that about me, myself, KK Goel. Some of you, very few of you, even before joining, were SMSing me, WhatsApp me, sir, what is happening? Many questions in their mind, even including reservation. Myself, KK Goel, Krishnakant Goyal, belong to Rajasthan. I am electronics and telecommunication engineer from REC Jaipur. At that time, it was REC Jaipur. Now it is MNIT Jaipur. And first, after coming out of engineering college in 1992, I joined Indian Railway Service of Signal Engineer and posted in Mumbai as AST South. Parallelly appearing in civil service exam, and at that time there were 4 attempts. So after fourth attempt, I got Indian Railway Account Service. So I switched over to Indian Railway Account Service, and this time my railway was Northeastern Railway. Okay, so Northeastern Railway, after completion of probation, I joined Northeastern Railway at Gorakhpur. So first 1 year I was at Gorakhpur. Then I started feeling कुछ नया नहीं हो रहा है, कुछ भी नया नहीं कर रहे हैं. So I requested my boss. At that time it was called FNCO, Financial Advisor and Chief Accounts Officer. So from Gorakhpur I came to Varanasi. Varanasi, I was there for 1 year. Then I got my senior skill, first promotion, senior skill. I come to Lucknow. For 2 years I was in Lucknow. Then I started feeling enough of Lucknow. I am not doing anything new. So I requested my FA and he agreed. So from 2002 I came to Sonpur. Sonpur is a very little known town. This is not district headquarters. Those people who know Bihar, they know, but it is very beautiful place from railway point of view. Divisional headquarters, very good railway colony, swimming pool, badminton court, club, and just 20 kilometers from Patna. Okay, you have to just cross Gandak River and Ganga River and you are in Patna. So I was there for nearly 1.5 years. Then I got my second promotion and I came to Hajipur. EC Railway, Hajipur. 2003 November I came there. Hajipur at that time was a real chaotic place. Chaotic in the sense that because there was not enough building, so we hired, EC Railway hired a space in Patna and Hajipur at different location. So it was a challenge at that time because we don't have even proper place to sit for officers. So we 2, 3, 4 officers sitting in a room. The boss is sitting in another building. You are sitting in another building. But friend, I tell you, in such chaotic environment, now you learned most. Okay. So 1.5 years I was there as Deputy COG, as Senior Electronic Data Processing Manager, Deputy FNCO, Finance and Budget. I learned many things there. उसके बाद मुझे कभी स्टेनो का जरूरत नहीं पड़ा. Because by the time I will search स्टेनो, मुझे लगने लगा यार मैं खुद कर लूंगा. By the time I will search for peon, मैं वाटर कूलर पे जाके पानी पी लूंगा. Means I come out of that phobia कि officers के लिए ये होना चाहिए, ये नहीं होना चाहिए. And I was there up to 2004, and then an officer met me in the train and he just asked me, Mr. Goyal, will you come to Calcutta? If you come to Calcutta, then probably my problem will be solved because my family is staying in Delhi and I want to go to Delhi. So if you come to Calcutta, my problem will be solved. Okay, okay, sir, I will come to Calcutta. So from 2005 January, I came to Calcutta. Calcutta, I was first at Havda division as Senior Divisional Finance Manager for nearly 3.5 years. Then I was transferred to Sialda. So I was there for nearly 1 year, and after that I come to Fairley Place headquarters. After nearly 5 years in railway, 5 years at Calcutta and nearly 15 years in railway, I started thinking I should move out of railway. At least I should see what is happening in other department. So I come to Ministry of Textile. Ministry of Textile, I was there for 5 years. Ministry of Textile. When you go to other ministries, there is a little difference between other ministries and railway. That in railway, number of officers are very high, 15,000-16,000 officers. But even in textile ministry, officers are hardly 30-40. So very small ministry. I was there for 5 years, and after completion of my 5-year tenure, I returned to railway, and then railway would ask me, Mr. Goyal, where you want to go or where I want to go. Then I told, sir, you send me staff college. It is still in my mind staff college because we used to call it railway staff college. But 5-6 years back, we changed this designation to National Academy of Indian Railway. So friend, I come here because when first day I come here, this was very beautiful place. This was in my mind, some cautious mind that I want to come here. So this is about me. This is my journey in railway. In addition to it, I play badminton, swimming, अभी मैं कुछ दिन से पिछले 2-3 साल से मुझे एक हॉबी हुआ है रनिंग का, मैं मैराथन रन करता हूँ, म्यूजिक का, so many things. But I will say I enjoyed these 25 years, and I will congratulate all of you that you join railway. It is no doubt a one of the wonderful organization. Probably, honestly, what it is providing, probably these kinds of facilities are not even for IAS, IPS officers. Okay, the kind of facilities there when I was on deputation, तब मैं जोधपुर में था, मेरे मैं मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ टेक्सटाइल का कोई घर नहीं था. रेलवे प्रोवाइडेड मी दैट. वी यूज्ड टू प्ले बैडमिंटन इन कलकत्ता. इवन IAS, IPS officer used to come. So in that sense, this is a wonderful organization. Okay, so I congratulate all of you to choose it as your career. This is no doubt. And this is the only place where even engineer can go up to Secretary Government of India. Otherwise, in other ministries like PWD or anywhere, it is very difficult because almost all members are now, except member finance, all are from engineering branch. So friend, and this is about me. This is the first class history of Indian Railway. I have keep it as simple as possible because this is the first class. So I have keep it very simple. Even if you not understand anything, most of the things are I will share PPT. Most of things are available even on the Google. You can search just a idea that how this railway came. Okay, so okay, so this PPT is visible. No, PPT is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I have keep it very simple, and if you have more interest, then there are few books. एक टेपेस्ट्री ऑफ इंडियन रेलवे किताब है विवेक देवराय की. Okay, very simple book, simplest book in the library. Okay, I will share it, that book. Naam of that book, just 150, 200 rupee, even if you want to purchase, you can read that book and that will give you idea about this organization. Okay. There are many such books in the history section of library. I don't know whether there is any restriction on your movement or you are free. I want to know just.
Sir, full restrictions.
Okay, even I am not able to understand. Professional is just not visible in the evening, morning. I don't know. Okay, but I don't know. Actually, this is forced or this is self-imposed by you. But okay, that is not actually. I am not CDCCD, so I can't actually comment. But if time permit, you please go to library. This is a wonderful library. इसी academy में यदि मैं sports facility के बाद एक चीज की बात करूं तो वो यहाँ की लाइब्रेरी है. बहुत ब्यूटीफुल लाइब्रेरी है और पूरे प्रोफेशन में मैं एक ही काम करता था, केवल किताबें पढ़ता था. यहाँ से लाइब्रेरी से मैं किताब निकालता था और किताब पढ़ता था. ओके, खैर कुछ दिन में सर ये रेस्ट्रिक्शन हट जाएगा. हम पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं. कल स्पोर्ट्स की मीटिंग में भी मैं यही बोला कि भाई ये रेस्ट्रिक्शन हटा दिया जाए. बट देयर इज नो रेस्ट्रिक्शन कि आप कमरे से बाहर ना निकलें, आप घूमें नहीं, आप रन ना करें, आप लाइब्रेरी ना जाएं. ऐसा कोई रेस्ट्रिक्शन मुझे नहीं लगता. ठीक है, तब भी ओके. सो फ्रेंड, आई एम स्टार्टिंग दिस. आई हैव केप्ट इट वेरी सिंपल. जस्ट रिलैक्स, एंड माय ओनली एडवाइस टू ऑल ऑफ यू एंड ऑल ट्रेनिंग ऑफिसर इज जस्ट रिलैक्स. ओके ओके. इसके बावजूद भी आपको लगता है कि लेक्चर सर बोर कर रहा है, बहुत ही बोर कर रहा है, आप बंद करके सो जाएं. ऐसा कोई रेस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है, क्योंकि इवन क्लास में भी, मेरी क्लास में कम से कम कोई ऐसा रेस्ट्रिक्शन यहाँ पे नहीं था कि आप जरूर अटेंड करें. मेरी किसी क्लास में कोई भी नोट डाउन करने के लिए नहीं है, कुछ भी याद करने के लिए नहीं है. आप एकदम सुनिए बस. आपको कुछ समझ में आ रहा है तो ठीक है, यदि आप समझना चाहते हैं तो आप पूछ सकते हैं, अदरवाइज जस्ट रिलैक्स. ओके ओके. सेकंड थिंग, मैं आपको प्रोबेबली नन ऑफ यू हैव थॉट कि सर हम यूपीएससी क्लियर करने के बाद, इवन आफ्टर क्लियरिंग, continue, or this will continue throughout your life. Please don't think that these learning will stop. You will continue it, and my sincere advice is that during your next 35-40 year of service, you may be in different department, and whenever you will switch over from different department means Even in the signaling side, suppose you are a signal engineer and you are on signaling side and suddenly you are posted on a telecom side, then you have to learn telecom side. Otherwise, you will be dependent on subordinate and dependent on your subordinate. So my sincere advice is that please keep this habit of learning. And even before we start my lecture, I will share a actual experience. Actually, at 2018, 1st October 2018, Mr. Arun Kumar, a very senior IPS officer of UP cadre, was posted as Director General RPF. Director General RPF, 1st October 2018, and 4th October 2018, he came our academy. He requested our Director General, Mr. Pradeep Kumar, sir, this is my first posting in railway. I don't know about railway. So I am coming to academy and please you ask each of your faculty that they guide me about different department, what they are doing, what are their constraint and how as a DG RPF I can help you. You just imagine that after almost you can say 2018, 32 year of service. He virtually in the Secretary Government of India rank, but he is thinking that I don't know about railway. So my sincere advice to all of you is that please keep this learning, okay, continuously. Otherwise, what I see, 60-70% of the officer actually after appearing in UPSC, after clearing UPSC, they started thinking, oh, I know everything, okay, and they are dependent on subordinates. I call them subordinate to subordinate basically. Okay, so this is up to you. This is up to you. But I just share that if you really want to sign, if you really want to do wonderful, you really want to be satisfied with your job, with your career, then probably you have to continue it. Okay, so friend, any question in your mind, not only related to railway, but anytime you can ask me, you can put up in the chat box, and now I am coming with this class. Okay. Okay, so friend, railway actually consists of two. You can say railway consists of mainly two separate things. One is called guided path. Means path is guided here. In railway, path is guided in the sense there is nothing like a steering wheel. Soon you will see loco from inside, and driver don't have even this thing that his path is already guided. Where he have to go, driver can't decide. Actually, it is decided by station master. Suppose we take example of a Bharatpur station. From Bharatpur, one line goes to Delhi, one line goes towards Mumbai, one line towards Jaipur, one line towards Agra. Driver can't decide actually. His path is guided. So one thing is guided path. Okay. In railway, one thing is guided path, and you will study this in detail in civil engineering class. So one part is guided path and another is motive power, which senior professor mechanical engineer and senior professor electrical engineering will cover. So these are two parts in railway, two parts of railway, you can say separate. One is guided path and motive power. In this class, I will try to cover कि ये दोनों concept कहाँ आए, कहाँ मिले, and initially what we were using for motive power and how old these concepts are. Okay, so friend, discovery of fire and discovery of wheel, these are two greatest discovery. And if you read books, actually we can't say कि ये कब कितने साल पहले था. किसी ने एक किताब पढ़ी है, बहुत ब्यूटीफुल किताब है, एक सेपियंस. Anybody read that book, Sapiens? No, none of you.
Yes, sir, I have read. Yes, sir, I have read.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. मैं मैडम संभवी वेरी ब्यूटीफुल बुक, आप उसकी समरी सबके साथ शेयर कर सकती हैं. और यदि आपके पास टाइम हो, एक्चुअली 2 ईयर बैक ए प्रोफेशनल केम रविंद्रप्रीत कौर. ओके, तो उसको भी किताब पढ़ने का बहुत शौक था. तो जब वो लास्ट दिन यहाँ से जा रही थी तो मैंने ऐसे पूछा कि रविंद्रप्रीत एक किताब तो मुझे व्हिच आई शुड रीड. ओके, तो रविंद्रप्रीत ने, अभी वो AOM जोधपुर पोस्टेड है, तो उसने बताया सर आप सेपियन जरूर पढ़ना. दिस इज ए ब्यूटीफुल बुक that will give you this will cover almost all aspects. Okay, very informative book. तो मैंने कल उसको मैसेज डाला कि मैडम रविंद्रप्रीत मैंने किताब पढ़ ली है, दिस इज ए ब्यूटीफुल बुक, एंड इफ यू कांट रीड दिस होल बुक ना, देन इट्स समरी विल बी अवेलेबल, बट इट इज ए ब्यूटीफुल बुक, little larger side, nearly 450 pages, but a beautiful book. Okay, so friend, this discovery of fire and discovery of wheel, these are two greatest invention. उसमें भी पता नहीं लगता है कितने साल पहले दोनों चीजें आई, कैसे आई, But any discovery, if you see, actually, it is how I can do the work with little effort. Okay, with little effort, less effort. And second thing is how I can do it in little time. यदि आप पूरी डिस्कवरी को देखें अब तक, whatever discovery till date will come in the future, ultimately उनमें दो ही चीजें हैं, how I can do this work with less effort and how can do it in less time. Okay, so this discovery, I can say, or invention of railway system was also related to discovery of fire, because all railway system developed in coal mines. For fire, you needed a coal, and all development took place in coal mines. Okay, so friend, for this coal mines, economy in ancient time, if you see, not economy but economic activities in ancient time were agriculture, forestry, logging, fishing, mining, quarrying. But for all these things, one thing was necessary. What was that? Even for this agriculture, forestry, logging, what was required for them?
Transportation.
Yes, transportation was actually basic necessity. Even I see that barter system means you have to carry your material to some other person. So transportation was basic necessity, and this transportation was actually dependent on animals. Okay, animals, horse, bullock, cow, camels. अभी भी राजस्थान की साइड में आप जाएं, रेगिस्तान, जोधपुर, जैसलमेर, बीकानेर, तो अभी भी they are using camel, or in that desert probably that is very suitable. Okay, camel's back, पालकी, ये सब सिस्टम थे, बट इनमें हॉर्स वाज एक्चुअली द किंग. ओके, और if you have, any of you have done horse riding, then you will know कि horse is a very intelligent animal. If you go to this Srinagar and then you go to Gulmarg, Sonmarg, and suppose you get an opportunity for riding horse, then you will know कि ये कितना intelligent है. शायद ये जमीन पे बिल्कुल नहीं देखता है, बट किसी चीज से, पत्थर, पाइपलाइन, कुछ भी आए, नेवर, उसका पैर कभी टकराता नहीं उससे. ओके, सो ऑल दीज मोड्स ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्ट्स वर देयर, एंड एक्चुअली हॉर्स वाज द किंग. और ओके, फादर ऑफ हिस्ट्री, एनीबॉडी रिमेंबर दिस नेम, फादर ऑफ हिस्ट्री? मैडम संभावी, फादर ऑफ हिस्ट्री किसी को याद आता है?
Sir, is it, sir, about the Greek person, sir? I think Herodotus, sir, I think.
Yes,
I don't
yes,
know.
Herodotus.
Okay.
Yes, Herodotus, father of history.
Yes, sir.
And 500 BC, he wrote that nothing in the world can beat these messengers. He's talking about actually horse. Okay, about horse, and till 200 year back, actually horse was the only thing that were faster communication, faster transportation, and even initially railway started with actually horse pulling the rail. Okay, so again I come to coal mines. Requirement of coal was basic necessity, and for coal transportation probably people were using. This is visible? This is okay.
Yes, sir.
So transportation of coal, and probably with the time it came into mind that if any case I am able to reduce this friction between this wheel and the ground, then probably my efficiency will increase. And actually this lead to the guided path concept, that कैसे भी यदि मैं इस व्हील का इंटरेक्शन और इसका फ्रिक्शन कम कर सकूं तो शायद मेरी एफिशिएंसी बढ़ जाएगी. ओके, सो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन ऑफ कोल, इस तरह कुछ स्केच हैं, ये किसी ने बनाए हैं, बट अल्टीमेटली with these experiences it came into people's mind that if I am able to reduce this friction, then my efficiency will increase, and then came guided path. Okay, so guided path concept is not actually new, it is very ancient history. Madam Sambhavi, इसको पढ़िए please.
So should I read it?
Yes.
Okay. The earliest evidence found so far of a wagon way, a predecessor of the railway, is of the 6 to 8.5 kilometer long wagon way, which transported boats in Greece from around 600 BC. Wheeled vehicles pulled by men and animals ran in grooves in limestone, which provided the track element, preventing the wagons from leaving the intended route.
Okay. So it is not only preventing the wagon from leaving the intended route, but actually it is reducing the friction. That's why it was being used. And probably even before that, there may be, we don't have actually evidence or written evidence. But why I am sharing this, that guided path concept is not very new. Actually, since long people were using it, and a cart have been found in Transylvania of 16th century AD, and this also show that probably something like guided path they were using. But if we see the recent records of guided path, then first record is that in 1597, the earliest reference to rail in England describing wagonway linking coal mines. Again, from coal mines, coal is to be transported to nearest river because boats were being used even earlier, and barter, when you are barter wage, force is very less, okay, friction is very less. So ultimately their aim was that if they are able to transport coal from coal mines to nearest barter body, then probably they will. So in 1597 there is a reference that people were using it in England. Okay, coal was carried in horse-drawn wagons from coal mines to nearest river, and wooden sleeper, wooden rail, and wooden wheel. Okay. And if you read the history of construction of Taj Mahal, then for Taj Mahal, stones were to be transported from this Makrana and Ajmer area to Agra, and they were also using a similar guided path concept. So by 1600 AD, we can say there are record that guided path concept was used. Okay, and at the same time, a experiment was done कि यदि हम guided path पर लेके जाते हैं, we transport something on guided path, then what is the how much efficiency increased? Madam Sambhavi, इसको पढ़िए.
So ordinary road versus rail. A good horse on an ordinary turnpike road can draw 2,000 pounds or 1 ton. 12 wagons were loaded with stones till each wagon weighed 3 tons and the wagons were fastened together. A horse was then attached which drew the wagons on rail with ease 6 miles in 2 hours, having stopped 4 times in order to show he had the power of starting as well as drawing his great load.
Okay, means after this experiment, this became clear to people that ordinarily he is only carrying 1 ton load on an ordinary road. What if we carry it on a guided path, then probably it can carry 12 wagon with 3 ton each, means almost 36 times. Even if it is not 36 times, means 20 to 30 times its efficiency increases. Okay, so after this experiment, people started using this. People started using. So this is the arrangement. Actually, people started using with the horse. They started transporting coal. This is a photograph. Actually, photography came in 1800 some 60, 1840. But this is a photograph of that period. That people, even when steam locomotive came, people were even using horse in the coal mines area, transportation of coal. Okay, and friend, after that, first railway line came was actually Middleton Railway. There was a MP Charles Brandling. Okay, Charles Brandling, who started this railway, the Middleton Railway, founded in 1758 by an Act of Parliament, the first such act in the England. First act was passed in 1758 in England for construction of a railway line. Charles Brandling was MP and Charles Brandling was a businessman, so he constructed a railway line. Okay, and he signed a agreement. Again, this was a horse-drawn railway on wooden wagonway linking the collieries at Middleton to Cassons. Again, वो लोग कोल को ट्रांसपोर्ट करने के लिए एक रेलवे लाइन, छोटी सी रेलवे लाइन बना रहे हैं. Okay. Okay. और देन एक्ट ऑफ एग्रीमेंट साइन करना है बिटवीन चार्ल्स ब्रांडलिंग, ओनर ऑफ द रेलवे, एंड द ओनर ऑफ दोज पीपल्स लैंड through which this railway line which passed. So a agreement was signed between Charles Brandling Esquire and other persons proprietor of the land for construction of a railway line. Okay. इसको अभी भी हम guided path बोलते हैं, but in UK, in Europe and America, it is still called wagonway. Okay. So this was a railway where people were using wooden railway, but steel railway came in 1803. where people were using steel rail. Okay, so 1803, the first public railway, the Surrey Iron Railway London, it linked the town of Bandsworth and Croydon. These Bandsworth and Croydon are two suburbs of London. So first railway line was laid with steel rail. Okay, steel rail in 1803. It was a toll railway. Toll concept is probably new in India, but first railway line, first steel railway, Surrey Iron Railway was toll railway, means anybody can use it. Anybody can use it. It was horse powered. Again, they were using horse, and the wagon running on it used plain wheel running on L-shaped rail. इस रेलवे लाइन के कुछ पोर्शन अभी भी लंदन के वहां पे हैं. ओके, ये उस रेलवे का कुछ पोर्शन दिख रहा है. इट इज विजिबल. एक्शन जी, दिस इज विजिबल.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir,
it is
yes.
visible.
ओके, ये वो रेलवे लाइन है जो सबसे पहले स्टील रेलवे लाइन डाली गई थी. इसमें ये रेलवे लाइन है, और टू फास्टन इट विद द ग्राउंड एक स्लीपर है जो स्टोन के हैं. ओके, सो दीज वर रेलवे लाइन. और अभी ये रेलवे लाइन आ गई है. एवरीथिंग हैव बीन चेंज. यू विल स्टडी इट इन डिटेल इन सिविल इंजीनियरिंग क्लासेज. ओके, और इस रेलवे के कुछ स्लीपर्स अभी भी एक म्यूजियम की दीवार में लगे हुए हैं, ऑन द म्यूजियम. ओके, और इस पे क्या लिखा हुआ है? ओके, मैडम समरी पढ़िए इसको.
So one thing. The Surrey Iron Railway was the first public railway in England, probably the first in the world. The railway ran along this road on its route from Croydon to the mouth of the River Vandal, a distance of nearly 9 miles. Goods wagons were pulled by horses along a track of cast iron plates laid on stone sleepers, some of which are set in the wall below. The gauge was 4-2. It opened in 1803, following the passing of the Surrey Iron Railway Act of 1801, and closed in 1846, the victim of the success of newer railways powered by steam.
Okay,
Bandsworth
so
Society, 1994.
okay, so this was the first railway. 1803 it was started, but when steam loco came, steam loco actually have weight, so these railway can't carry that weight, so it was closed in 1846. And gauge is actually distance between two railway. Gauge was 4 feet 2 inch. Okay, so this was first railway. ये एक I searched in the Google. I don't know it belonged to that period of 1803, but ये टोल रेट्स एक जगह लिखे हुए हैं, टोल चार्जेज. एनीबडी कैन यूज दिस रेलवे बाय पेइंग दिस टोल. ओके, एंड फ्रेंड, after that there were some 8, 10, 15 kilometer railway line at many places people started using. This is again to Port Town in England, Swansea and Mumbles, एक railway line 1807 में डली. And but it was dependent on horse. All these railway 1805, 1803, 1810, all were used in the dependent on horse. Okay. Now, by that time, steam power came, but steam locomotive was not there. Actually, steam locomotive running on train was not there. Who invented steam? कोई बताएगा steam engine किसने invent किया? Any idea?
James Watt.
Okay, normally people, all people think in this way, but actually steam engine was developed even before James Watt was born. I am coming to it. First steam engine was actually steam pump. Again, I will say it was pump. It is required for coal mines, because in coal mines water will collect. Okay, water logging के कारण water will be there, and you have to draw that water out. So first practical steam engine was actually a steam pump, and it was invented by Thomas Savery in 1698. 1698 में पहला steam pump आया. इसको माइनर्स फ्रेंड बोलते थे. उसने एक किताब भी लिखा थॉमस सेवरी ने. इट वाज एक्चुअली माइनर्स फ्रेंड एंड फर्स्ट कमर्शियल सक्सेसफुल इंजन, और उसको 21 ईयर का. Okay, first act of parliament was passed. He was awarded patent for 21 years. This was the first engine. Okay, इसके बारे में कोई इनपुट आपको दिया गया था मैकेनिकल में? एनीवन? नो? स्टीम इंजन के बारे में, स्टीम पंप?
No, sir.
Okay, no problem. Okay, this is the model of that pump. There was no rotating part in it. It was simply to draw water out of coal mines and take it out. Okay, I am trying to explain it. Even if you not understand, its model will be available in YouTube. You can see there. Okay, so simply what it was doing actually, that it was simply through steam they were pushing water. Okay, so this cylinder is visible, cylinder. Okay, cylinder which I just encircled. Okay, suppose we assume that in cylinder there is a water. In this cylinder there is a water, and suppose this valve B is opened and valve A is opened, and if I inject steam into this, then what will happen? Then what will happen? This steam will push actually water out of this cylinder and this will come out. So in first cycle, there is a water in the cylinder, they are injecting steam and this steam is pushing water, so water is coming out. In next cycle, A is closed, B is closed. So now A and B are closed, and if I put cold water on this cylinder, then what will happen? Then what will happen? Tell me. This cylinder
Vapor
is filled with
condensation in the
steam.
cylinder.
Sir, what will happen, sir?
Vapor condensation in the cylinder.
Yes. So there will be condensation in the cylinder, and then there will be low pressure. And if due to this low pressure, if suppose valve D is opened, then what will happen? This will draw water from coal mine to this cylinder. Okay. So if there were two cycles in it. In one cycle, water will come from coal mine to the cylinder, coal mines to cylinder, and in next circle from cylinder to it will go out. There was only limitation of this this pump was that maximum H1 height was nearly 37 feet. Okay, so but okay, 37 feet means it was serving some purpose. So it was first pump. If you have not understood, no problem. Just you will search in the Google, you will find many models actually, working models. They will show you how this was working. So friend, this was first pump which was developed by Thomas Savery. This was very inefficient, but okay, this was serving some purpose. And soon another man, Thomas Newcomen, came with another engine in 1712. Okay. It was efficient, very efficient in comparison to Thomas Savery pump, but because of patent, he can't use it. So he was working with initial year Thomas Savery. So the second pump came. इसका भी model है, आप देख you can see it. Okay, इसमें वो directly inject कर रहा है steam को pump में, and there is some rotating part into it. But model Newcomen engine was very successful and continued to use for next 100 years. Newcomen engine was, friend, this engine was invented, but James Watt was not even born by that time. James Watt was born in 1736. He used to work with Glasgow University as a mechanic actually. And when one such water pump came to him for repairing, then he studied this engine, this pump, and this is pump. And then he came to know that it is very inefficient, because I am wasting steam, I am injecting water, okay, into it to cool it down. So it was thought, so he make one or two changes which actually increased its efficiency to 3 to 4 times. Okay, that was the contribution. That's why people still know that James Watt invented steam engine or steam pump. No, James Watt not invented, but yes, he make a great contribution. उसका model क्या था? Okay, visible? This model is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. उसने क्या contribution किया? This is the cylinder, and out of this cylinder, for steam to come out, he advocate कि आप यहाँ से you bring this steam out instead of injecting water into it, you bring this steam out. So उसने एक outlet valve लगा दिया, and from this steam will be condensed, and again this hot water will be used for making steam. So one change he done this, and another change is कि if I put up some sheath or coating around this chamber, then probably heat will be conserved. So he make two changes in this engine, and this suddenly increases its it increases its efficiency by 3 to 4 times. Okay, and throughout the world these engines were used. Okay, so because of this contribution, people still understand that James Watt invented. Okay, so friend, but all these engines were actually stationary engine. Okay, they were first stationary, and they were not even using the pressure steam. They were using simply steam. And in 1800 रिचर्ड ट्रेविथिक come with the pressure steam concept कि यदि हम प्रेशर बढ़ा देते हैं तो steam can do much more work. But all these engines were actually used, they were stationary, and they were not used for railway. And after that this steam engine concept came. But you will be surprised that when first steam engine ran, even cycle was not invented. Anyone know कि cycle कब आया? Anyone remember? कुछ याद है किसी को? When cycle came, bicycle was discovered, invented. Okay, 1870.
Yes, sir.
1817 में बाइसिकल आया. बट यू विल बी सरप्राइज दैट बिफोर दैट लोकोमोटिव आ गया, स्टीम लोकोमोटिव आ गया था, और ये साइकिल का मॉडल था. इफ यू सर्च इन द गूगल यू विल फाइंड दैट दिस वाज द फर्स्ट बाइसिकल. इसका भी जो वर्किंग मॉडल जो आप देखते हैं, इट टुक अनदर 50 ईयर फॉर दैट मॉडल टू कम. ओके, 1867 में साइकिल का प्रेजेंट मॉडल जो हम देखते हैं वो आया. बट बिफोर दैट लोको स्टार्टेड, स्टीम लोको स्टार्टेड. So friend, moving steam engine came in 1813. Steam engine moving on rail was successfully built by William Hadley and Timothy Ackworth. These two people invented steam engine. Okay, maybe many other people, but people don't know who invented about steam engine. Steam engine का invention के बारे में कोई नाम आपको याद है? Any of you remember any name regarding steam engine?
सर चार्ल्स पार्सन्स ने टर्बाइन्स बनाई थी जो स्टीम यूज करते थे.
सर क्या नाम सर?
चार्ल्स पार्सन्स.
ओके ओके,
उनका मेन कंट्रीब्यूशन टर्बाइन्स को लेके था, तो पावर जनरेशन में और उसमें.
ओके सर लेकिन वो नाम नहीं आता है, मैं आता हूँ उससे. ओके, मीनवाइल अनुदीप, उन्होंने क्वेश्चन पूछा है, सर डिड यू लॉस सीनियरिटी इन रेलवे? देखो, इन सब क्वेश्चंस के बारे में आप अभी कुछ भी मत सोचिए, मैं बताऊंगा इसको. अभी आप समझ नहीं पाएंगे. व्हाट यू लॉस्ट, व्हाट यू गेन. ओके, व्हेन आई मीट यू इन द क्लास आई विल रिप्लाई दिस क्वेश्चन. Okay sir. So this is not, sir, even Timothy Ackworth and William Hadley. Actually there are many things that are invented. Okay, even nowadays many things have been invented, many things invented in the laboratory, but until unless you found someone who use your technology, actually that is of no use. Any of your discovery, any of your invention will be of no use until unless it is commercially exploited by someone. I will give you a example. I was in Ministry of Textile. Okay, Ministry of Textile, Central Wool Development Board. Wool for woolen cloths. Woolen cloths. So our major area of working was actually wool development and sheep development. Okay, so our activity was sheep development, wool development. और इंडिया में क्या रहता है, when sheep breeders take out wool, तो वो कैंची यूज में लेते हैं. they use scissor to take out wool from sheep. Due to using this scissor, actually a large, not large, but 10 to 20% of the 10 to 20% of this wool is wasted. First thing, wool is wasted. And if you read textile, कोई भी फाइबर की कॉस्ट उसकी लंबाई पर डिपेंड करती है, लंबाई. बट इन आउटसाइड कंट्रीज लाइक ऑस्ट्रेलिया, न्यूजीलैंड, ओके, दे आर यूजिंग सीयरिंग मशीन. उस ऊन को काटने के लिए वो मशीन यूज में लेते हैं. बट दैट मशीन इज एक्चुअली कॉस्टली. दैट मशीन कॉस्टली इन द सेंस दैट मशीन कॉस्ट नियरली 2 लाख रुपीज. उस मशीन की कॉस्ट 2 लाख रुपए है, और पुअर फार्मर उस मशीन को खरीद नहीं सकता है. तो हम लोगों ने एक प्रोजेक्ट आईआईटी दिल्ली को दिया कि सर कैन यू डेवलप दिस मशीन. ओके, आप इस मॉडल को देख के एक मशीन डेवलप कर सकते हैं. तो आईआईटी दिल्ली के मैकेनिकल डिपार्टमेंट ने ये प्रोजेक्ट लिया, एंड दे डेवलप, दे कम आउट विद द मशीन. ओके, द इंपोर्टेड मशीन वाज कॉस्टिंग 2 लाख रुपीज. द मशीन विच डेवलप्ड बाय आईआईटी मुंबई वाज कॉस्टिंग 50,000 रुपीज, only 50,000 rupees. But after this research, we approach many people, many industries, sir आप ये बनाएंगे? बोला ऑर्डर दीजिए, पैसा दीजिए तब मैं बनाऊं. Actually, and after that IIT research actually till today 10 साल हो गया, अभी तक वो रिसर्च ऐसे ही पड़ी हुई है. बिकॉज बिजनेसमैन कहता है कि सर मेरे पास तो ऑर्डर होगा तो मैं बनाऊं, अदरवाइज मैं नहीं बनाऊंगा. तो अब वो मशीन बन के आईआईटी मुंबई को हमने आईआईटी दिल्ली को पेमेंट भी कर दिया, बट वो मशीन आज तक ऐसे ही पड़ी है. एंड टिल टुडे एक्चुअली आई एम इम्पोर्टिंग दोज मशीन्स. तो मैं क्यों बता रहा हूं कि देयर आर मेनी रिसर्च. तो स्टीम इंजन इन्होंने डेवलप किया, लेकिन दे वर अनलकी इन वन सेंस दैट दे कुड नॉट फाइंड एनी पर्सन हु कुड यूज देयर टेक्नोलॉजी. और उस सेंस में एक आदमी का नाम आता है, दैट इज जॉर्ज स्टीफेंसन. उसी समय पे आफ्टर सीइंग दिस इंजन he developed his engine. Son of an illiterate fireman working in the collieries of the Grand Altes, after seeing the two moving steam engine, made his own steam engine named Blucher. तो जॉर्ज स्टीफेंसन ने एक इंजन अपना बनाया. ओके, और 1 मिनट. ओके, एंड उसने इसका पहला रन किया लगभग उसी टाइम पे 1813 में. उन्होंने विलियम हेडली ने बनाया, इसने 1814 में बनाया. और इसने एक्चुअली उसके बाद में दिस एक्चुअली चेंजेस द सीन. नाउ डिपेंडेंस ऑन हॉर्स डिक्रीजेज. इसका एक मॉडल स्टीम इंजन का आप गूगल में सर्च करना, मैंने यहाँ रखा है, बट वीडियो का क्वालिटी उतना अच्छा नहीं आएगा अब तक. आई एम नॉट शोइंग यू. सो फ्रेंड, इन दैट सेंस जॉर्ज स्टीफेंसन वाज लकी. ओके, ओके, अनुदीप जी इसको पढ़िए. इट इज विजिबल?
Yes, sir.
ओके,
In
पढ़िए.
1821, Edward Pease, a wool merchant, during his travels of buying and selling wool, felt that a railroad with wagons drawn by horses to carry coal from the collieries of West Durham to the post of Stockton would be of great help, and formed the Stockton and the Darlington Railroad Company. However, Nicholas Wood, the manager of Killingworth Colliery, and his engineer George Stephenson met Pease and suggested that he should consider building a locomotive railway instead. And after some thought, Pease did agree.
Okay, means in 1821, Edward Pease, he was a businessman actually. He was thinking of a railway. Okay, he was thinking of a railway, and he formed a company named Stockton and Darlington Railway Company, Railroad. Friend, we call it railway in India, but throughout Europe and throughout USA, it is still called railroad. Okay, rail is railroad. So he made a company, Stockton and Darlington Railway Company, and actually he was thinking to use horse as a railroad wagon drawn by horse as, but Nicholas Wood, manager, and his engineer George Stephenson, उन्होंने उसको सलाह दिया कि sir, why you are using horse as, why you can use locomotive. And George Stephenson was actually lucky in that sense that Edward Pease agreed, and he was able to use his technology for practical purpose. Okay, and this George Stephenson is same man who started first railway line in India. So you will see that George Stephenson was lucky in many sense. He was able to start first railway line in India. I will come to it later on. So friend, first steam powered railway line started in Great Britain. In 1821, an act of parliament passed to construct railway line to link the Stockton to Darlington. Right of way. Okay, concept of right of way. ये किसी ने सुना है ये term? What is this right of way? What is this? Any civil engineer or any other? Anyone heard this name, right of way? What is it?
So the area that we acquire for construction of roadways and railways.
No. Okay. और कोई कुछ बता पाएगा? Okay, so yes, ji, right of way, what is it concept actually? Right of way, when railway line is passed, there are at many places, suppose level crossing, rail and road are crossing. So right of way say that railway will have a first right to go. Okay, actually, you will read this concept in detail in civil engineering, but right of way it means that railway will get a priority. When they are passing, railway will get a priority. And at level crossing gate will be closed for road users to pass train. So right of way concept first time came in 1821, And then first railway line, George Stephen's latest engine locomotion number 1 was used with a speed of 12 miles per hour. Okay, it was used. और ये कंपनी का एक एम्बलम वट एवर यू कॉल इट, ये उसका एम्बलम है, इस पे पेरिकुलम प्राइवेटम यूटिलिटा पब्लिका, ये दीज आर 4 लैटिन वर्ड्स विच मींस यूटिलिटा पब्लिका पब्लिक की यूटिलिटी के लिए, प्राइवेटम पेरिकुलम मींस फॉर यूटिलिटी ऑफ पब्लिक, प्राइवेट पर्सन मे बी एट लिटिल पेरिल। ओके, और यदि आप देखें तो इस एम्बलम में भी उसने हॉर्स को ही यूज में लिया है उस समय, क्योंकि किसी ने सोचा नहीं था कि इंजन बनेगा, सो ये यूज horses. So first steam engine, first train started in on September 27, 1825. The first engine ran from Darlington to Stockton. लेकिन अगेन यहाँ पे भी हम हॉर्स को सिग्नलिंग के लिए यूज में ले रहे थे। वी वर यूजिंग हॉर्स। ये दिख रहा है अनुदीप, दिख रहा है ये विजिबल?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ओके। सो उस दिन क्या हुआ? ओके, मैडम संभावी इसको पढ़िए प्लीज।
First steam engine. On September 16, 1825, a curious crowd gathered in Newton Aycliffe and watched as the future was unloaded before their eyes. Robert Stephenson and Company had made the world's first passenger steam engine, locomotion number 1, at its works at 4th Street, Newcastle. They had loaded it in pieces onto 3 low wagons and horses belonging to a Mr. Pickersgill and dragged it along 30 muddy miles to Aycliffe village.
ओके, मींस उन्होंने अपनी वर्कशॉप में एक इंजन बनाया और उसके सब पार्ट, एक्लिफ विलेज एक्चुअली इज डार्लिंगटन, ओके, जहां से फर्स्ट ट्रेन को स्टार्ट होना है, तो एक्लिफ विलेज लाए। ओके, उसके बाद क्या हुआ मैडम, देखिए पढ़िए।
Small boys and strong men unloaded the 5 tons of bits, and George Stephenson assembled them into a strange-looking contraption that, although even he did not know it at the time, was the first of the first generation of passenger engines. Together, they somehow hauled or hoisted locomotion number 1 onto the rails for the first time. Its boiler was filled with water. Woods and coals were placed ready for ignition to boil the water into steam, but no one had a light.
Okay, means by that time even matchbox was not invented, and it took nearly 1 or 2 days to collect the fire from nearest church. Actually चर्च में लाइट वगैरह जलती है, तो वहां से वो लाइट लेके आए, उसके 1-2 दिन बाद ये स्टार्ट हुआ। ओके, फर्स्ट ट्रेन जर्नी, मैडम इसको भी पढ़िए।
First train journey. The directors had allowed room for 300 passengers, but the train left carrying nearly 600 people, most traveling in empty wagons, but some on top of wagons full of coal. The train stopped when the wagon carrying the company surveyors and engineers lost a wheel. The wagon was left behind and the train continued. The train stopped again, this time for 35 minutes, to repair the locomotive.
ओके, इसको पढ़े।
At Eagle's Cliff again, before a man clinging to the outside of a wagon fell off and his foot was crushed by the following vehicle. As work on the final section of track to Stockton's quayside was still ongoing, the train halted at the temporary passenger terminus at St. John's Well 3 hours 7 minutes after leaving Darlington. The opening ceremony was considered a success.
Okay, so first train journey started, though passengers were traveling in this, but actually this was only carrying coal, because people were still don't have confidence that it is safe for running of passenger. Okay, so for next 5 years this railway was continued to be used for carrying coal, and probably some other people may also be using railway line for carrying coal. Okay, in next 5 years a good many engineers put their own version of locomotives on the rail, और उसके बाद में कई रेलवे इंजन आए, और मीनवाइल एक और कंपनी बनी पैसेंजर ट्रांसपोर्टेशन के लिए, न्यू रेलवे कंपनी लिवरपूल एंड मैनचेस्टर रेलवे कंपनी was formed, and now this company actually wanted a locomotive, best locomotive. Okay, so he decided that he will hold a competition. उसने एक कंपटीशन करने का सोचा टू सेलेक्ट बेस्ट मॉडल ऑफ लोकोमोटिव। नाउ आई वांट टू आस्क यू, इफ यू आर होल्डिंग दिस कंपटीशन, देन व्हाट विल बी द क्राइटेरिया, व्हाट विल बी द कंडीशन ऑफ दैट कंपटीशन? बताइए, यदि आप ये क्राइटेरिया यदि ये कंपटीशन कराते तो क्या क्या क्राइटेरिया रख?
Safety.
सर
Safety.
सेफ्टी ओके
Yes, sir.
सेफ्टी तो देखो उस समय पे कोई बहुत ज्यादा देख नहीं रहा था ओके सेफ्टी भी एक क्राइटेरिया हो सकता है और बताइए सर आकांश जी यस सेफ्टी वाज ए क्राइटेरिया बट सेफ्टी थोड़ा सब्जेक्टिव सा है क्योंकि सेफ्टी को बहुत मेजर नहीं कर सकते बॉयलर तो देखो उस समय पे ओके और बताओ कोई बात नहीं सेफ्टी इज ए क्राइटेरिया बट लिटिल सब्जेक्टिव और बताओ सर क्या सर
Speed.
Less breakdown.
सर
Less breakdown.
नहीं सर मैं समझा नहीं विपुल
Sir,
जी
less number of breakdowns.
लेकिन यार ब्रेकडाउन को देखो आप कंपटीशन एक दिन करेंगे ओके एक दिन करेंगे 2 दिन करेंगे ऐसा तो नहीं आप 1-2 साल तक उसकी केवल यही मेजर करते रहेंगे कि कितना हुआ ठीक है आप क्राइटेरिया सही है और बताइए और क्या
Sir, speed and carrying
नहीं होना
capacity.
चाहिए।
यस स्पीड मैडम ओके यस स्पीड आप देखेंगे कैरिंग कैपेसिटी मींस कितना वेट ले जा सकता है ये भी देखेंगे और क्या क्राइटेरिया
Efficiency, sir. Efficiency.
ओके सर देखिए मैं आपको एक बार फिर बोलूं ये एफिशिएंसी इकोनॉमी ये टर्म क्या है अभी पिछले 100 साल में आई है उस समय पे अगेन वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू मेजर 1 मिनट यार 2 मेरा ये फोन बज गया सर हाँ मैं बता दूंगा ओके हाँ तो ओके और किसी के ध्यान में कुछ आ रहा है
सर कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी ऑफ द ऑपरेशन की भाई कितने बंदे लगेंगे इस चीज को चलाने के लिए
ओके सुयश जी ओके और किसी को कुछ ध्यान आ रहा है
ऑपरेटिंग लाइफ सर
ऑपरेटिंग लाइफ ओके अब मैं आता हूं उसने क्या क्या कंडीशन रखा एक्चुअली उसने क्या क्या कंडीशन रखी ओके फर्स्ट थी कि भैया कॉस्ट नहीं बढ़ना चाहिए आप कितना ही अच्छा लोकोमोटिव बनाओ बट आई विल नॉट बी एबल टू पे यू मोर देन 530 पाउंड सो इट वाज फर्स्ट कंडीशन एंड व्हाई आई एम शोइंग दिस कि आप जिंदगी में बहुत आइडिया देंगे लेकिन आपको इकोनॉमिक्स भी कंसिडर करना है अल्टीमेटली चीज ये है कि मैं ऐसा तो नहीं कि कुछ 5 रुपए बचाने के लिए 100 रुपए का कुछ खर्च कर रहा हूं सो व्हेन यू आर इन द गवर्नमेंट आपको एक चीज देखनी होगी एंड हाउ मच वी प्रोग्रेस एक्चुअली वी विल नेवर हैव अनलिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज ओके रिसोर्सेज हमारे पास में लिमिटेड ही रहेंगे तो उसने सबसे पहली कंडीशन रखी कि भाई हमारा कॉस्ट 530 पाउंड से ज्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए weight not to exceed 6 ton 6 ton because at that time not very good quality rail were there अभी हम इतनी अच्छी क्वालिटी की रेल बना सकते हैं कि यदि 100 टन अभी हमारे लोगों का वजन मुझे लगता है 60-70 टन होता होगा बट आई एक्चुअली नॉट रिमेम्बर कि कितना होता है बट उस समय उसने कंडीशन रखा वेट नॉट टू एक्सीड 6 टन इसके अलावा हॉलिंग 10 टन एट 10 माइल्स पर आवर उन्होंने एक एक्सपेरिमेंटल रेलवे लाइन लेड किया एक्सपेरिमेंटल रेलवे लाइन फ्रॉम लेवर 1.75 माइल्स का एंड द इंजन हैव टू रन ऑन दिस सो दीज वर मेजर कंडीशन देयर में भी मेनी अदर कंडीशंस बट मुझे मैंने जो कहीं हिस्ट्री की बुक में से लिया वहां लगभग ये 3-4 कंडीशंस थी ओके all these things are important I will not say that safety is not important or failures breakdowns are not important or efficiency were not important these were important but probably 200 year back these were not so priority today only those points are priority कि आपकी efficiency कितनी आपके breakdown कितनी ये मेरे लिए ज्यादा important है okay so friend and again I will say that George Stephenson was lucky here also there are many locos that participated Novelty built by John Ericsson Perseverance built by Timothy Westall Sans Parallel by Timothy Ackworth and Rocket designed by George and Robert Stephenson George Stephenson का बेटा था तो लेकिन here again I will say that ये 6 अक्टूबर 1829 को ये कंपटीशन हुआ और इस कंपटीशन में भी जॉर्ज स्टीफेंसन लकी रहा कि वो सफल हो पाया बाकी all those peoples were failed so rocket was succeeded in pulling 12.75 ton reached top speed of 29 mile per hour paved the way for first passenger train और उसके बाद first passenger train start हो गया except one mishap okay किसी ने ये नाम सुना है ड्यूक ऑफ वेलिंगटन anybody this name comes into anybody's mind कहीं किसी ने पढ़ा है हिस्ट्री में ड्यूक ऑफ वेलिंगटन ओके ड्यूक ऑफ वेलिंगटन ओके किसी ने बैटल ऑफ वाटरलू का नाम सुना है बैटल ऑफ वाटरलू
नेपोलियन वाली
सर
So
So ऐसी
Napoleon
कुछ
fight हुई.
Yes, it was between Napoleon Bonaparte on one side and this Duke of Wellington from England and एक प्रूसियन जनरल था ब्लूकर. ये दो लोग थे. सो ड्यूक ऑफ वेलिंगटन वाज एक्चुअली ओपन्ड, बट इसमें एक लोकल एमपी भी आए थे इस प्रोग्राम में. ही वाज एक्चुअली डाइड. ही वाज क्रॉसिंग द ट्रैक. The event was marred by the death of the Right Honorable William Hutchison, the local MP who fell under an engine. Actually, he was trying to cross the track. He was trying to cross the track, but on the other side, a locomotive came and he comes under it. Both of his legs were actually injured by this engine, and then he died. So first train started. What there was this incident, and you will be surprised that even in India, nowadays our trains are very less, but otherwise nearly 40 to 50 people died daily while they were crossing the track. Okay, so friend, first passenger train started. First passenger train, this is the ticket of passengers. I don't know, this is original ticket, I found it on Google. And the Liverpool and Manchester, opening of Liverpool and Manchester Railway, Wednesday 15 September 1830. Charles Lawrence, chairman. The bearer of this ticket is entitled to seat number 34, something like that. Okay. So, friend, with this first goods train started in 1825, first passenger train started in 1830, and after that, railway came in almost on all countries, all developed world. France 1829, Germany 1835, Holland and Italy 1839, Spain 84. Okay. So, friend, with this railway came, but ऐसा नहीं था कि people not oppose it. Okay, there were at every places na people were opposing. Okay, but why I share this opposition, that even when you will be posted as a civil servant or a government in the government, then whenever you are doing something new, something change, something different, okay, even if it is good, people will oppose it. Okay, people will oppose it, and you should have full confidence on yourself. Okay, यदि आप इस गवर्नमेंट सिस्टम में डिलीवर करना चाहते हैं तो आपका कॉन्फिडेंस बड़ा मैटर करता है. नहीं तो लोग नहीं तो यू विल बी वेरी इट विल बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू टू डू एक्चुअली. आपको अपने ऊपर कॉन्फिडेंस रहना चाहिए, और ये कॉन्फिडेंस सबसे ज्यादा आएगा व्हेन योर इंटेंशंस आर एक्चुअली. Okay, so we will discuss that later, but even these were opposed. और इस ट्रेन के चलने के जॉन बुल एक 1835 में एक न्यूज़पेपर ने क्या लिखा है, मैडम संभावी पढ़िए प्लीज.
John Bull in 1835 denounced the railway as a menace. If they succeed, they will give an unnatural impetus to society, destroy all the relations which exist between man and man, overthrow all mercantile regulations, overturn the metropolitan markets, drain the provinces of all their resources, and create at the peril of life all sorts of confusion and distress.
Okay, और उसने आगे क्या लिखा है?
We denounce the mania as destructive of the country in 1,000 particulars. The whole face of the kingdom is to be tattooed with these odious deformities. Huge mounds are to intersect our beautiful valleys. The noise and stench of locomotive steam engine are to disturb the quietude of peasants, the farmers and gentlemen, and roaring of the bullocks, the bleating of the sheep and the grunting of the pigs, to keep up one continual uproar through the night along the lines of these most dangerous and disfiguring abominations.
Okay, means people will continue to oppose. For the sake of opposition, people will oppose actually. He is caring about bullocks, sheep, pigs, उनका क्या होगा? And he is not thinking कि इससे फायदा भी होगा, इस ट्रेन से फायदा होगा. The distance which you are traveling, okay, in 2 or 3 days probably will be covered in 2-3 hours. Okay, so and what was the effect of this negative publicity, that people were not traveling in these trains, and even Queen Victoria 1842 तक ट्रेन में नहीं चली. और जब वो पहली बार चली तो एटलस पेपर ने क्या लिखा, मैडम पढ़िए.
Queen Victoria, 13th June 1842, the Atlas. A long regency in this country would be so fearful and tremendous and evil that we can't but desire in common with many others that the should be, if possible, either wholly abandoned or occasionally resorted to. Concluding it, said, there is danger by the train, and therefore Queen should be occasionally exposed to it.
ओके सो मीन्स वो पेपर लिख रहा है जब फर्स्ट टाइम कि ये सब मैडम को कि क्वीन विक्टोरिया को नहीं चलना चाहिए, देयर इज अ डेंजर बाय द ट्रेन. यू जस्ट इमेजिन इवन आफ्टर 15 years 1825 first time started and 1842 when first time Queen Victoria traveled. And similarly in the France, Lord Phillips France at that time was actually the king there. फ्रांस का इंपॉर्टेंस पूरे यूरोप में बहुत ज्यादा था. एक कहावत था कि जब फ्रांस छींकता है तो पूरे यूरोप को जुकाम हो जाता है. Even that time Lord Phillips not traveled, and when Lord Phillips first time traveled in 1848, तो ली कमर्स पेपर ने लिखा कि पहले एक Council of Ministers का मीटिंग हुआ. The Council of Ministers held a sitting and came to the resolution that this mode of traveling is not sufficiently secure to admit of being used by the king. Means for a long time, next 15-20 years, people were not confident. And I share this only to that if you really want to deliver in government, then you should have confidence on yourself. So friend, with this first part of this is over, that what happened in England at that time. One thing from this whole development, you see that government is not doing anything. Government is doing minimum regulation through act. Otherwise, all such development took place done by private parties. But condition in India is totally different. यहाँ कुछ भी आदमी को चाहिए तो उसको लगता है कि गवर्नमेंट को करना चाहिए, गवर्नमेंट को ही करना चाहिए. ये एक दूसरी प्रॉब्लम है जो एज ए सिविल सर्वेंट यू विल फेस, कि यहाँ आदमी हर चीज के लिए एक्सपेक्ट करता है कि गवर्नमेंट करे. ओके सो नाउ आई कम ये मैप दिख रहा है मैडम संभवी? दिस मैप इज विजिबल?
So it is visible.
Okay, this is the map of India in 1605. Nearly top 50%, tops nearly 60-70% of India was actually Akbar's empire, and rest is in different princely states. But in 1600, a incident took place, and what was that incident? किसी को मालूम है 1600 AD what happened? Anyone remember? 1600 or
Sir, East India Company,
East India
मतलब
Company.
East India Company came.
Yes. East India Company came. कंपनी का नाम था एक्चुअली गवर्नर एंड कंपनीज ऑफ मर्चेंट ऑफ लंदन ट्रेडिंग इनटू द ईस्ट इंडीज. एक्चुअली कंपनी का नाम ये था, बट पॉपुलरली वी कॉल इट ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी. एंड ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी केम टू इंडिया. Okay, came to India in 1600 AD, not exactly 1600, 1607 or something like that, because that time Jahangir was the king here. Okay,
1608.
1608, yes, 1608 this company came, and but we are thinking that trade, but actually by that time there was no regular steam service. Okay, no regular ship service with India and England, so this trade was there, but trade was very low actually. And this trade actually increased after 1840 when a company, Peninsular and Oriental Steam Navigation Company, started a regular service. Regular means ऐसा नहीं था daily थी, probably after every month or every 15 days there was a service, Peninsular and Oriental Steam Navigation Company. And after this company started a regular services, then people started thinking that how trade can be increased between India and England. Okay. So at that time और उसी समय पे House of Commons, if you have read history, then by 1857, before 1857, most of the decision related to India were to be taken by East India Company, not by British government, but East India Company. But still, House of Commons, okay, like our parliament consists of two houses, lower house and upper house, or we can say Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha. Similarly, in England, there is a House of Commons and House of Lords. तो select committee, हाउस ऑफ कॉमन्स की एक सेलेक्ट कमेटी ने एक रिपोर्ट दी, हाउ वी कैन इंक्रीज द ट्रेड बिटवीन ग्रेट ब्रिटेन एंड ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी. ओके, कैसे हम इस ट्रेड को बढ़ा सकते हैं. एंड दिस रिपोर्ट इज स्टिल अवेलेबल, ए वेरी ब्यूटीफुल रिपोर्ट. एंड दिस रिपोर्ट एक्चुअली टॉक्स अबाउट टू थिंग्स. वन इज रेल रोड, दैट इफ वी हैव टू अप्रोच all parts of India, then we should have a railway line in India. And second thing was that we have to increase agriculture production, and for agriculture production we have to construct canals. If you search in the Google, then this report will come. This report is little big, nearly 800 pages, but okay, you need not read it. But I was surprised कि आप इसको सोचेंगे कि they are thinking they are